Hey everybody, welcome. This is No Bones About Wrestling. I'm one of your hosts, Asa, and I'm here with Wolf,
Hello.
and I think K Fabulous will be on later. Or she may be on later. And this is AEW Grand Slam Australia. We got 5 matches. I'm not sure how long the card is supposed to go. Yeah, we've got 5 matches, and you see behind us here, we've got the kind of throwback graphic. Mariah May and Tony Storm fighting for the World Women's title tonight. And please, if you're in the chat room, no spoilers, please. I haven't read
Yes.
them. I don't know if Wolf's read them, but I'm sure a lot of people in the
All I
chat.
know is that
Well, don't tell me. I don't want to hear it.
no. It's not a result. It's just
Okay.
Tony and Mariah is main eventing.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yes.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
That's all I know. That Tony and Mariah is main eventing.
But yeah, so it hasn't started on TNT yet for me here in the US.
Yeah. Or maybe
So I've just got commercials, but I think
I'm
it's
looking
starting
at
soon.
another feed. Maybe it's gonna fit yours. I actually maybe this feed is TNT. I can't tell. I'm seeing CarMax and Verizon. I don't know.
I got a Nike commercial. And Jordan says it's 10:50. Yeah, I think we're in the East. Yeah, 10:50 here.
Yeah.
It hasn't started here. But I think it is
Really
a minute now, I guess. I don't know.
I really hope they start this soon and this feed tells me what is going on because
So was that,
I
are you
mean,
sure that's the first match, Wolf?
huh?
You know? I said, are you
Oh
sure?
yeah, Omega Osprey versus Fletcher and Takeshita is the first match.
We're gonna be worn out after that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they're getting ready to start.
Yeah, because this first feed started at 10:30. I was like, man, they really need to talk about. They were kind of confusing regarding.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I don't care about Air Jordan. TNT. Okay, okay. Now I'm seeing
John needs my
Collision.
coffee right here.
I'm seeing Collision video package.
Weird. I still got commercials.
What at the end of that?
Well, I have a commercial. It's just about Collision.
Jordan said, wasn't it at 8?
Yes.
What? Wait, what? You said yes?
In Australia,
Yeah,
it was in the morning, but
yeah, according to TNT, it's after the playoff coverage tonight, and their playoff coverage or all-star coverage, and their all-star coverage just ended about 5-6 minutes ago. So it should be starting here any minute.
At the end of the screen, it showed AEW Collision.
Oh wait, am I on the wrong channel? No, okay, no.
I don't know.
No, I'm on the right channel. It's on. Yeah, TNT. It was just a commercial. Here we go. It's just started.
All right.
Yeah, for those of you in the chat, no spoilers, please, because I bet most of the people watching have not read the spoilers, but I haven't, so please don't spoil me. And Wolf hasn't, I don't think, so.
Yeah. Oh my god, more basketball commercials on this feed. It's like I either have to do the feed that is all about basketball commercials or the one that is extremely ahead.
Extremely ahead. I don't know. The one with basketball commercials will probably be it soon. I mean, it, like I said, just started on TNT for me 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, I'm getting like Anthony. I don't care about Anthony Davis.
That's what it was right before it started.
Means it's Okay, either really behind or really ahead. Like far too ahead.
It sounds like you're gonna be like a minute behind, maybe.
Yeah.
That's fine with me.
Okay, I don't know what is.
Hey, Kay is gonna send you our Max login, okay?
Oh, you don't have to do that. It's fine. I don't. It's okay.
Well, that way we'll be on. I mean, we'll be watching it together, you know.
Yeah, but I don't want
If
to
it
like
works, yeah. I don't know.
take advantage of her.
Oh, it's fine. I don't care. Yeah, it may not work. Well, it'll work for one night.
No, I mean, it won't work upstairs.
Well, now I'm
She
looking
said
at.
it won't work upstairs even.
Yeah,
Try it.
it's okay. I don't worry about it.
She's gonna send it to you. You can try it if you want.
You can make it sound
Yeah.
professional like that. I don't like
Yeah.
Might not cost it that.
Yeah.
Well, right now I'm looking at Takeshita's entrance, and I think it's about here we go. It's now becoming Fletcher.
I got Osprey coming out, so
Yeah.
you're just a little behind here. Jordan, I left the Jersey Cup to watch this fight. Well, hopefully it's good. Yeah, I saw the Jersey Cup. That looked very interesting. Didn't watch it tonight. I mean, I just saw what was happening. Yeah, Game Changer Wrestling. And Johnny says Bryan Danielson versus Kenny Omega still the best Grand Slam match. You're probably right about that. I think so.
It's fine. I can.
All right.
Bryan Danielson versus Kenny Omega. Yes. As it would be when you have two of the best wrestlers probably ever. Okay.
This is I don't think there's much doubt that this will be the match of the night. I'd be surprised if anything else.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, now I have Osprey.
But Buddy versus Okada could do it, and there's an outside
Maybe.
chance Tony versus Mariah could do it. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah, I like singles better too, myself, Jordan. I love tag team wrestling though. But we'll see. We'll see how they do it. You know, are they going to tag in, or is it just going to be 2-on-2 like wild the whole time, or 2-on-2 wild
Probably
half
wild.
the time? Yeah, that's the way AEW their non-title tag matches tend to go. It's just wild. Yeah.
But the thing is, you also have Osprey and Omega and Fletcher and Takeshita. It's like.
So,
Hmm? She sent that if you want to try on X, if you want to try it.
All right.
And you can make your own profile if you want. I mean, I don't care.
I don't know.
All right.
Yeah, I don't care.
It's okay. I'll see what happens.
And Johnny says Aussie Open at Grand Slam Australia, but not wrestling in a tag team match. Yeah, it's doesn't seem right almost. Johnny says you prefer normal tag or a tornado. Definitely a normal tag. I like the strategy of actually having to tag in, and you tag in, you got 5 seconds or 10 seconds of double teaming, and working, keeping the man in your corner and all that. I like the strategy of just a regular tag team match personally.
Match that you like tornado? Because I thought you liked
Yes.
tornado.
Yes. But not tornado style.
Or just everyone's legal.
No. One person's legal, and then if they go out of the ring, another person can come right out there.
Oh my god. It's glorious presentation.
Jordan says, not hating or anything. No, yeah. I hear
Oh my god.
everybody has their preferences. What?
Sorry, I'm watching Kenny's entrance. It's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
He's got all the pyro and his new theme. So it looks like for his themes, they're gonna have the new theme when playing whenever he has a match, wrestling in a match, and then when he's just doing segments, he'll come out to Battle Cry, which is fine and probably good.
And I'm sorry if I'm tired tonight, everybody. I've been sleeping off and on all day. I'm just getting over COVID still, and I think that's it. I'm tired all the time, so I'm trying to gather some energy. We got Fletcher and Osprey in here first. Jordan says, y'all are behind me. I won't say nothing, though. I appreciate it, Jordan. Wow.
Oh.
Heels double teaming Omega. And you wonder, the WWE international crowds have been crazy the last year or two. You got to wonder, will this Australia crowd be like that? It doesn't look like it, but they're pretty loud. They're pretty loud. So will it end up being insane? Like, oh, that's pretty loud.
Yeah.
Like, where was that? Puerto Rico? And where else did WWE
Paris.
go? Paris, right.
Or not exactly Paris, but France, yeah.
Yeah, watch that yet.
Metropolis of Lyon, France. That's where they went.
I would love to go to France personally. Seems nice. Germany too, Johnny says. Yeah.
Yeah, they did go to Germany.
Jordan says, B, you got a clap idea to get up and go tag. I don't like is all. Get up and go tag. Oh, I hear what you're saying. Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah.
Well, in Mexico, Wolf went away. In Mexico, the way that they do trios matches is if one man goes outside of the ring, like it's thrown out or whatever, just goes out of his own volition, another man on his team can come right in. You don't have to tag in. So that keeps the action really, really going in Mexican trios matches.
Are you just clapping on a mat with Terminator music?
Yeah, that's his thing. Eli, what's up? Says my friend said this was an awesome show, though. Oh, was he there? I guess, or maybe able to see it earlier. I'm sure there's some way people found to see it already. A crowd like this just get you pumped up, doesn't it? Be able to bring this telecast to you. No, I'm sure Wolf will be back soon. Eli said, yeah, he sent me some stuff. That's cool. Jordan said, I watched a few AAA events. Oh, cool. We're looking at doing some Mexican wrestling here in the future. I'm just trying to figure out what and when and how often we're going to do it. Because if we do that, something's going to have to go because we're already doing 6 nights a week. So something would go if we're going to do Mexican wrestling, which I think we're going to.
Alternate wrestling.
Yeah. Johnny says Kenny build up his hand muscles by clapping the mat. Jordan says it was a triple mania. Yeah. Yeah. If you're interested in AAA, on Pluto TV, which is a free app for smart TVs or Roku or whatever. Pluto TV, you download that and it's free. And they have an all AAA channel.
I am back.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't the HBO Max stuff didn't work, so it's fine.
I'm sorry.
I can live with it. It's okay. I basically like because of the other feed, I ended up watching like a lot of the match before we got on. So I think I have like I don't have the result, but I know most of what the spots and stuff, I guess.
I gotcha. And Johnny here says do New Japan before Mexican wrestling. You know, it would be interesting if maybe we took a night each week and we do like a retro. We do next week we do Japan. Next week we do Mexico. That'd be pretty fun.
Maybe.
I don't want to give up on it.
We'll figure it out. We're gonna.
Well, I don't think we'll be able to watch a New Japan live like ever.
Oh, true.
Because that's gonna be like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. at least. Yeah. Like you're not watching anything live.
Yeah, I mean, but we could at least like pick a show from the last week or something and I gotta find out how it works trying to watch New Japan because I don't know.
Yeah, I can also just give you the pirating website that I have, and they have pay-per-views at least of New Japan because
that would be cool.
I think that's mostly what New Japan does. It's like not like they have shows, but I don't think they really televise them or something. I don't know. I don't know what happens, how they do it, but
yeah, this match has been pretty awesome so far.
It's been amazing.
Yeah.
This is not a spoiler, but AEW tweeted 14 hours ago that they're going back to Australia in 2026.
Yes, they did.
Oh, you can hear Kay.
Sorry,
Yeah. Kay Fabulous is here, but off camera.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're confused, if you hear another voice, that's Kay Fabulous. Yeah. She just doesn't feel like being on camera tonight.
Okay.
So, Eli said the vids he sent, the place looked absolutely packed. Yeah, definitely. Jordan says
I'm pretty sure it was like from what I saw, it was basically like sold out.
Yeah.
Or at least it looked like it. Maybe there's open seats, but from the camera's point of view, it was sold out.
Jordan says Vengeance Day sucked.
No, it was good. It was good. There were some different decisions I did not expect, but and maybe controversial, but no, the matches were very good, especially the women's matches. The women's matches were very good.
Let's see. We'll see what he didn't like. And Jordan said New Japan Pro Wrestling strong. Johnny said New Japan World is $10 a month. I just don't have the time. I would love to be able to watch New Japan, Mexican stuff. I just don't have the time, honestly.
Yeah, I was thinking possibly trying to do more New Japan lately, but yeah, it's on like I know I'm never watching it live. I don't know their schedule, and it's like I just don't have time.
I hear you. Yeah, I mean, I watch WWE and AEW, and I watch the Ring of Honor pay-per-views, and then we're on and retro, and then we're on 6 nights a week. I don't have time for any more wrestling right now. No. Eli says his friend was pumped about them going back in 2026. Yeah, going back to Australia. And Eli says, I thought Vengeance Day was good. The women's title match was great.
Technically, there were two, but yes, there was the women's main title and the women's mid-card title. But they were both very great.
Nice. And Johnny says you can watch the old New Japan events. And Kay says she'd rather pay for Ring of Honor. I don't know. I might feel the same way because you can see all the Ring of Honor back stuff, but people seem to think New Japan is much better than Ring of Honor. But I don't know. I don't watch either of them, so I really don't know. Jordan said he still didn't get Ring of Honor yet, and Johnny said he doesn't watch Ring of Honor. We used to have it, and I really enjoyed it because it was just match after match. No, they tried they spent about 5% of the time on outside storylines and 95% of the time wrestling. And I liked that about Ring of Honor. And then they get some good people, Oh,
still doing that. What's it called? That like mini series that Renee and what's his name? Arche at City, I think. They do like a food like mini series where they just eat and also review matches. That apparently their next guest is wait, what the fuck? Their next guest is supposed to be Mercedes, which
cool.
For some reason my feed just kind of okay feed, thanks. My feed just randomly switched to Mercedes versus Harley.
Because you said it? That's weird.
Like mid-match. Like, okay, cool. I just am never seeing the result of cool.
I'll try another one, I guess. That sucks.
Like, just mid-match, we didn't even get back from picture in picture, and just suddenly I see Mercedes and Harley on my screen. I'm like, what did you do with Osprey and Omega?
I figure that's probably next. Oh my. Man, I look really pale. I don't look good.
No.
I got this spring. I need to get a fucking tan. I need to get in the sun.
It's your natural one.
I just noticed how pale I look. I'm always pretty white, but I'm like exceptionally white right now with the winter. Holy Osprey did his spinning attack. Omega with a power bomb. And bam.
It's okay. I guess I'll just
you can listen to my commentating. And Kenny Omega, he's getting up now. Takeshita's on the mat, and Kenny Omega, he's getting fired up, and he's ready. And let's see the replay. And there's Will Ospreay with a spin out on Fletcher on the outside.
Oh my god. They actually, yeah. That's annoying.
Omega off the ropes, goes for the V-trigger, spun around, Blue Thunder Bomb by Takeshita. Man, I missed a lot of comments. Sorry. Kay said Ring of Honor has Dalton Castle, Athena, and The Righteous. Good points, all. Jordan says, I watched the pay-per-views when Tony first bought it, but that's all. Yeah, we still watch the pay-per-views. We do watch-alongs for Ring of Honor pay-per-views. And Johnny says, I wish I could have watched and known about New Japan before I started watching WWF. Yeah, I hear you.
Stop. Oh my god.
You'll find one. Jordan says the crowd sizes for AEW lately kind of makes the show feel off sometimes. I agree. Not this event, though. Yeah, and they've been booking smaller venues, and those shows I feel don't feel off. But I know what you're talking about. A lot of times, the more that the audience is into it, me at least on television, the more I'm into it at home. It doesn't change the quality of the match, but it changes how much I'm into the match. Definitely. I try not to let that matter, but it definitely does. It's hard not to let that matter. And Kay says, yeah, we still watch the pay-per-views, but dropped Honor Club because we didn't have enough time. Yeah, true. Eli says that Takeshita double German suplex was impressive. Yes, it was.
It was, yeah.
And Eric said, hello, that ring is too small. Oh, it does look small. Now that you mentioned that, it's definitely a smaller ring than WWE, yeah.
This is so dumb. Okay, it's fine.
You can find one with Kenny, I'm sure. I mean, with this match, I'm sure.
No, they're like all Mercedes Harley now. That's
Ospreay has Omega. He's taunting. He's pointing Omega over V-trigger right in the back of Takeshita's head. Ospreay setting up. Oh, Fletcher and Takeshita reverse both finishers into kind of tombstones, kind of styles clashes. And a kick out at 2. Double kick out. Jordan says, I want AEW to be around, not turn into WCW. I agree. Yeah. I love WCW, but AEW is way better than WCW ever was.
Yeah. I don't think it will turn.
No, I don't think so. No. Because that's the thing is the Khans, as long as Tony Khan stays interested.
Yeah. And even once he doesn't, he can just give the reins to Brian.
Well, I was going to say, can at least, if he's not interested, he can at least still give money to whoever maybe he puts in charge or something.
Right. You know? Yeah, exactly. That's why I say just give it to Brian.
Yeah. I mean, they have an almost unlimited budget, and that's the biggest difference between them and WCW is WCW was only given, X amount to work with from Ted Turner or whoever was in charge of the division, the entertainment division. And of course, AEW doesn't have to deal with all that corporate mess.
I have no idea where you guys are at right now, to be honest. But
double clubber in right in the middle of the ring. Ospreay fired up. Fletcher gouging his eyeballs. Ospreay thrown out. Omega hit in the face by Takeshita. Kick by Omega. Attempts to kick. Fletcher comes in. Super kick by Fletcher.
Okay, I think
Ospreay punched in the face.
Okay, I think I found it.
Oh, good.
I found the exact point that you guys are at. So I'm watching a replay because the live feed is way ahead. Both live feeds are way ahead at this point.
Oh. Double teaming Omega. Is that about where you are?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm like right exactly where. Right
good.
There. Yeah.
Yeah, this match has been pretty awesome. Kind of surprised the crowd hasn't been more behind Fletcher, I mean, yeah, they've really been behind Ospreay, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oof.
But of course they're going to be behind Fletcher a little bit, because what's it called? Fletcher is a hometown boy.
Yeah.
But I mean, Ospreay is Ospreay, so.
Jordan says, "I'll stop talking and watch. I apologize." You don't have to apologize. I like
Yeah.
talking to everybody. That's why we're here. That's why we do this. I wouldn't turn on the comments if I didn't want to talk to people.
Luckily, I didn't miss too much. Yeah,
You missed like 5 minutes.
like based on
It was a good 5 minutes. I hate to tell you, but you
yeah. No. I get. Yeah, I've seen like, especially since the feed happened like before we came on. I did see a lot of it. So
Oh,
yeah, I probably missed. Yeah. Okay.
Johnny
Just
says 5 bones. Is it over for you, Johnny? If so, don't tell me the winner.
just skimming through everything.
Eric asked, "Was
Yeah.
this sold out?" To my knowledge, this was not sold out. Is that right, Wolf?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was sold out, but I mean, it looks sold out on the
Yeah,
feed.
I mean it's a big crowd, but I don't think so. I think
Yeah.
there were a couple thousand tickets away from being sold out. Oh my goodness.
Honestly, it looks more like a couple hundred at most.
Yeah.
Probably even less than 100. Like,
Oh, I'd be interested to see the final attendance. Yeah.
mm.
Kay says, "Jordan, we like when people talk. That's true.
Oh,
Then we're not just talking to ourselves, you know." Jordan says, "Fletcher beat Osprey once." Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my God. Did you see?
Osprey beat Fletcher
Wow.
once. Or twice, but in this feud, once.
Jordan says, "No, I was saying in the past." Yeah. I got
Yeah.
you. Yeah. Oh, I got you.
Oh,
Bam, Omega and Osprey get the win.
yep. That's all right. That's
I don't
understandable.
know what you call that off. Hidden blade.
Yeah.
Did they pin?
Hit Takeshita.
Esther, thank you.
Head and blade into one winged angel. Which works.
Pretty good way to start the pay-per-view, or it's not pay-per-view.
Very good way.
Start the show.
Yeah, very good. Well, not a pay yeah, but very good way of starting the show. How do I feel about this match? I mean, I probably need to watch it again without disturbance because of the whole
Yeah.
jumbled up feed and stuff. But I mean, from what I'm seeing, like skimming through, looks like. Did I like this match more than Gabe Kidd versus Kenny Omega?
I'm not sure.
No, but that's not a bad thing. I don't care. Okay.
Jordan says Takeshita has grown on me, and Eli says nice combo there. Yes, it was. Will you make me a sandwich, please? Thank you. Yeah. Jordan says probably me too. I was talking too much. No, you're fine, Jordan. Don't worry about it. Like I said, we like talking to y'all.
Like the Wolf said, you just watch it again because you missed some of it.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. Eli said, "Yay, Haley versus Monet next." Yeah, we'll see how this match is. I don't know.
Yep.
Jordan says, "Really, really hope Harley wins. That girl got a gift." Yes, she does. So she's only won one match on TV so far.
Are you having commercials right now? Or are you just?
Yes. Yep.
Oh, okay. So that means I have to wait until.
Yeah, Burger King commercial.
Yeah, I have to wait until you guys are done with that so I can.
You want two?
Yeah.
2 pieces of cheese on each?
Oh, yes. I meant 2 sandwiches.
No, I was asking both questions.
No, I'll take 2 sandwiches. Yes.
So it's 2 pieces of cheese on each?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
You want cheddar, one cheddar, one provolone, or both cheddar?
Sounds good. Yeah, Mercedes and Harley next. Jordan says we know she won't. Talking about win the belt. Yeah, I don't know. I would be shocked. Johnny says the Angel of Blade would be a great tag team name for that finisher. I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
no,
Jordan likes it. All right.
maybe. Or maybe like one
The
winged.
bladed angel.
No,
One winged blade.
one winged blade. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm feeling that more.
And then
But yeah, just tell me when you see Harley Cameron's entrance, because that's when I can.
It's probably getting ready to happen here. Let's see. Oh, not yet. Info. I'll say one thing real quick. If you like WWE, this is all I'll say about WWE tonight. Wolf and Willie and I are bringing back WWE. Harley's entrance just started.
All right. Oh,
We're bringing back WWE Weekly. It's going to be tomorrow. It's going to be every Sunday, 7 p.m., wherever you're watching this. So we'll talk about Raw, SmackDown. We'll do like top 5 ratings for men, women, and teams. We'll talk about angles and everything WWE for the past week. So check us out tomorrow at 7 for WWE Weekly. And we do the same thing for AEW Tuesdays at 7. And we'll be talking about this show, and I'll give all my ratings for each match on AEW Weekly Tuesday night, and for Collision and Dynamite this past week too. I told him. Yeah. Wow, I love her outfit.
oh,
You got to see this. You might have missed it.
interesting. Momo Watanabe in the crowd. Very interesting. What is this outfit?
Yeah, I don't know. Big hat with the tiny fur coat.
Mercedes, did you borrow one of Julia's hats? Like,
That's
what
what I
is
thought.
this?
That's what I thought.
Never expected this kind of look from Mercedes. Yeah.
Johnny says you should do a top 5 of the last 5 years for both companies. That would be something to do. That would be interesting. That's something I may. What?
last 5 years in WWF.
Oh, that's true. That'll be interesting. I don't know where we'd present it, but maybe we could do one on the WWF show and one on the AEW show. That would be interesting to do. And Johnny says, "Where's the doll?" That's a great question. And Jordan says, "Give me a
All
2-minute
right,
match."
fellas.
Just kidding. And Johnny says, "I don't like AEW and WWE having wrestlers in the front row." Yeah, me either. I don't know what the deal is with that. I don't like it. They should be in the locker room if they're not fighting, or outside the ring helping, accompanying someone.
Let's go, Harley. Let's go.
Mm.
Very nice.
And Harley was ranked number 5 last week by us, and Mercedes hadn't wrestled in a bit. She was not ranked in the top 5.
Yeah. Mhm.
Will you ever do a WWF primetime wrestling watch along? There's a very good chance, Eric. Yeah. We do all sorts of retro watch alongs, usually pay-per-views, not always though. So yeah, if it's retro, there's a chance we may do it at some point. Yes. Yeah. That would be fun. A primetime wrestling. There's the doll. What's happening?
Medieval. Oh my god, that's
I'll write
amazing.
that. I'll write that down. Actually, a primetime wrestling watch along. I like taking suggestions from people, so that would be fun. Be like late '80s, maybe early '90s.
Third day of his birthday week, the day before we meet SmackDown was on.
Oh, that's true. Why not? Well, I marked Johnny. I marked when your birthday is. When we're gonna do it. That was Eric.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for confusing me, Kay. Never mind. We'll figure it out. I'll put a date out there. We'll figure it out. Oh, Eric, 89. Was it Eric's birthday? Was that you we were talking to? I wrote it down. I think it was Eric. Will you look at my calendar? It was? Okay.
No, yes.
What did it show up?
Eric.
What was it? 7?
It's on.
So 6.
Well, Johnny was on asking.
Oh,
You said Johnny was on asking, right? For that one?
no.
Oh. I think I just spend the stay back up. There you go.
All right. So, Eric, how's this? Your birthday week, March 6th, we'll do a primetime wrestling watch along. That's Thursday, March 6th. And then I know your birthday is March 7th. So I think, and that's a Friday, I think we'll do a SmackDown watch along on, which we usually don't do. I think we'll do that on the 7th. Unless you got a different request, then we might trying to ECW Barely Legal would be a great one. I agree.
Any crust with any toppings for $9.99 each online. This might just be the best deal yet. So get it before it's gone. Domino's.
Yeah, we haven't done a lot of ECW, but there's no reason for that really. Just we haven't done any ECW. No reason for that. We just kind of hadn't gotten around to it. Heatwave '98 was a great one. Hell yes.
We're decided to serve KFC chicken. It's genius. Sweet, sticky, spicy, crispy cheese. Grab it for $7. Share price for $25 before it's gone.
And we got Mercedes pretty much dominating Harley right now. Now that I think of it, she hasn't won so many matches. I don't know much of what Harley Cameron's offense is, honestly. So Eli says, yeah, I have the whole run of ECW on 4 sets. Oh, that's awesome. So I'd be able to watch any of those. Well, you got to send me where you got the whole run on 4 sets, okay? You got to let me know about that. And Jordan said, wonder if Miro is going back to being Rusev. If he goes to WWE, I bet he will, yes.
Yeah.
Johnny says, imagine if we had gotten Stone Cold versus Sandman in a beer match. I don't know what a beer match would be, but I would totally be for Stone Cold versus Sandman, yeah. It stinks, WCW, of course, signed Sandman before WWF got a chance to. Otherwise, I bet we would have seen Sandman versus Stone Cold. They might have done it while Austin was in ECW. I'm not sure though. Before he was Stone Cold. They might have done it then, but I'm not sure. I've never seen it. If they did it, I've never seen it.
No, there's no. Oh.
Yeah, comics are gonna show up from WWE right now with the map and that.
Make it this shows.
I tell you, I hear people diss Mercedes Moné. I think she's really good. I mean,
She is very good.
Yeah, almost any opponent. And I hear people dissing her reign or her run in AEW, and they're wrong.
Yeah. Easy.
I mean, yeah, I would like to see her wrestle more, but when she does wrestle, she's good.
I have no idea what point you guys are at.
We're at Harley just got a 2 count on Mercedes.
Oh. No, I just.
Eli says he bought it on eBay, $150 a few years ago. Wow, that's a great price for that. I just paid $85 for all
I
12
think we know.
Halloween Havocs on Blu-ray. That's my favorite pay-per-view person. Halloween Havoc, that and WrestleMania.
$85?
Yeah. I told you.
Did Monet just do a backstabber for you guys?
I missed it. I'm sorry. I was talking to Kay, which I don't know why she just doesn't come on if she's gonna talk this much.
Yeah. Is she like standing in the ring and like posing basically?
No, they're fighting on the outside.
Oh, okay. So I'm just what's it called? Okay. All right. I might be a couple seconds ahead. Wait, does Harley have the puppet in her hand?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Heading to the top rope.
Okay. All right. So I'm like only like 2 seconds ahead of you.
Australian Destroyer. No. Jordan says Stone Cold still sore from the match with Kevin Owens. Huh. That was fun. That match. That was a blast seeing Stone Cold come back. Jordan says she is very good. Talking about Mercedes. Yeah, definitely. And Eli says Harley's looking good here. I agree. They both
Harley is looking very good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's about the best I've seen her look, really.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, look at that.
Mm. There's supposed to be a bridge up there, but I think Harley was just too big for her. Johnny says Monet had bangers with Willow and Chris. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, our best matches were with Chris.
Jordan says, I just don't like our CEO music. Yeah, no, I hate it.
I don't hate it, to be honest. I'm okay. with
Really?
it.
Oh, I hate it. And Jordan says, didn't a CEO got recently? No, that's true. Johnny asks, I bought it from Amazon? No, I bought it from eBay. Amazon doesn't, they only have, for WCW, they only have best of stuff. They don't have any, like, single pay-per-views. Not that I know of. But it's not for any reasonable price.
Okay, Harley.
Yeah, Eric's saying she's a good heel. Yeah, definitely Mercedes.
Mercedes is definitely a great heel.
Mm-hmm. And
Probably
Eric stating the
better
obvious, saying Harley is hot. What were you saying, Wolf?
Probably Mercedes is a better heel than face, but Mercedes is just good enough to work any role, to be honest. But she's doing good as a heel.
I agree.
Make her. There it is. I will say one thing I don't like about Mercedes, especially now these days, is her finisher. It's inconsistent for me.
Yeah.
It's like it always ends the same way, or not the same way, a completely different way. If it ended the same way, it'd be perfect, but it always looks different every time she does it.
Yeah, it kind of looked like a mess. I wasn't sure what she was doing when she just hit it.
Yeah. It's completely different every single time. Bruh. Oh. Okay, we might get Momo Watanabe versus Mercedes for New Japan. That's
Okay, Fabulous is here.
Hey.
all right.
I had to come on, or else I'm not allowed to talk in the room.
Well, I think it's
No, I know.
it's confusing when people keep hearing his voice and keep hearing me talk to no one.
Yeah, they'll think Ace's house is haunted.
Asa thinks his house is haunted.
I kind of do, really. Hadn't had any. We've lived here.
Imagine if that would be hilarious if it was just gay all along.
Maybe.
It hasn't been, but that's a brilliant idea.
She's lived here longer than I, but I've lived here for 8 years, and I've never had anything weird happen until the last 3 or 4 months, and then I've had a bunch of weird stuff. I won't go into it, but I had a bunch of weird stuff happen in the last 3 or 4 or 5 months in this house that has convinced me that yes, I think it may be haunted.
I've lived here for 17 years. I do not think it is haunted. Although I did see my dead best friend standing at the foot of my bed at one point, but I think that just might have been my brain, and plus I was 14 or 15 years ago at this point, I think. So
Who knows?
Interesting.
Yeah.
So that was interesting match. I think it was good. I don't know if it was crazy good, but it was good.
Yeah.
Johnny
gives it 4.25 bones. I like that people are adopting the bone system.
yeah, that's awesome.
I
kind of wish it wasn't against Mercedes so that she could have a win here and then build up to facing Mercedes and then take her belt.
Yeah.
That would have been my booking. I mean, I get her wanting her to have a big match in front of her hometown crowd, but I think it would have been more impactful to have her win a match.
For sure. I'm trying to think of how I thought of the match. It's like I'm trying to like process it and articulate it.
Eric says, "Have you ever done an all-night watch-along?" I have not, but I'm planning one in the next couple months. I'm gonna do it for charity, where I'm gonna go for as long as I can, watching mostly retro wrestling, and then get ask people for charity donations. Set up like a GoFundMe or something like that. I haven't picked the charity yet, but yeah, I'm gonna do something like that this year for sure.
I thought we did that last year for St. Baldrick's or the year before.
I didn't do a marathon, no.
Oh,
No.
no, it was. Oh.
I've just been talking about it for a while, but yes, I'm gonna do something like that this year. Yep.
No. Oh my god.
Will Ospreay. I'm still kind of pissed off because for an entire year, I had to listen to people like you, Takeshita. People like Don Callis talk about how you beat me twice in one week. How the international title is the pinnacle of this competition. Listen to me as a person. You really want to prove
No shot.
that you're the right
No shot.
Revolution, Los Angeles. Put that international title in the ring and see if we can say you've been Canadian 3 times. Well, yeah, I think that's awesome.
Nice.
What?
Takeshita versus Omega international title at Revolution.
Ooh.
Stepping into his own country, Kyle Fletcher's own country, Australia, and they ain't even cheering you back. They're cheering on ladies on video. Every time you want to it's not because you've got talent, and as talented as you are, it's not good enough because you've got family members in the band. You've got to get them on the outside. Let me tell you something that they're going to be on the outside. They're going to be locked away, brother. Locked away because they're not lock us in, no. Lock in for sure.
Yes. 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 Oh my god.
It's Will Ospreay.
Well, Revolution is seeming pretty good.
God. Wow. Omega versus Takeshita once again, and then Ospreay versus Fletcher inside a steel cage.
Oh my god, that's gonna be awesome.
Oh my god, this is amazing. And not to mention, we already have Cope versus Moxley for the world title as well.
I mean,
Oh my
awesome
God.
show. No, I mean, that was their best show last year, I thought, Revolution.
That was like the best show of my life.
Yeah.
At this rate, this Revolution's gonna be an all-timer.
And Nathan Johnny Lance, welcome, says, "I'm sure to Momo Watanabe challenge on Mercedes Moné for
Probably
New
sometime
Japan
in
Strong
Japan.
Women's
Yeah.
Championship." Yeah. Jordan says that $50. I don't know what he's saying there, but he always buys AEW.
I think he's talking about the price of the pay-per-views.
Yeah, but I didn't get his whole what he was saying.
Oh.
Johnny says I would have swapped the competitors.
Oh, and had Omega face Fletcher? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I would actually.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind. Oh my god, hold on. I need to.
Oh.
My goal is coming out. I need to.
What's happening? Oh.
Wait, what girl? I'm getting Adam Copeland coming out.
Yep, my goat. My goat.
Oh, I thought you said your girl. Oh.
No, my goat. My goat. My favorite wrestler probably ever.
Ever? Oh.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wolf has gone on record many times with saying that.
I don't know, I missed that.
Do you know who mine is, Wolf?
Ospreay, right?
No. Right now, yes, but no.
Oh, Flair.
Yes. Yep.
Yes.
Wolf has a crazy memory. You say something once, and he remembers it. He's like, "Don't you like them?" It's like, "Yeah, I said that once, but yes, I do like them." You know.
I thought you were putting hologram over Ospreay. recently, or not?
I don't know. If Hologram and Osprey had a match, I don't know what I would do. I don't know who I would cheer for.
I think you would just sit there with like your mouth open the whole time in shock and awe.
Yeah, probably.
Flair over Foley.
Yeah. Foley wouldn't even be number one. Would be Flair. Number two.
Oh my
two would
god.
be RVD. And then I don't know about after that.
That's surprising.
Oh, this thing is so
Glorious. He's loving it.
I'm impressed in all the words.
He's loving it. It makes sense because apparently this is supposed. This might be his last time wrestling in Australia.
Wait, what?
People think he's
Copeland
Retired.
said this is most likely his last time wrestling in Australia.
Meaning he's going to be gone next year when they go?
Or he's just not gonna wrestle. I don't know.
What percent chance would you give it that Jay White weighs 222 pounds?
I don't know. I weigh more than that.
I know.
Oh
but
well,
what's your
apparently
percentage?
he's 6 foot, and Copeland is 6'5", and I'm like, there is no way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I know Copeland's tall, but I don't think he's that.
I don't know if I would say Jay White's over 200 pounds.
They say muscle weighs more than fat, so my question really is, how
Yeah,
fat am I? If you don't think he's 200 pounds, I'm like 250, 251.
What is Claudio wearing? And Moxley's wearing his
Is he dressed like
old
Bane?
stuff. Maybe, but kind of, yeah. But Moxley's wearing his old style, old AEW style.
Yeah. I'm one of the Death Riders. I'm here.
This
to-
is better. Yeah, this is a better style for
Very good.
Moxley.
I'm going to wear.
Do you think maybe he has COVID?
No,
No,
I guess
No.
no.
no, Claudio would not be on.
And also,
Yeah,
Australia,
Claudio.
they don't fuck around with COVID. They would like put you in isolation or some shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Australia was crazy restrictive about COVID. That's why they only had a handful of cases, and it never really got out of control there. Not that I heard.
So if your citizens follow the directions of the government and the health officials, then it prevents the spread of an infectious disease.
Apparently,
That's shocking.
did Mark Davis get involved in the match? He did not.
Nope. Don
Which is a little
Callis did.
surprising, but I'm glad that he didn't. You know,
Yeah.
What is my
Oh.
favorite Edge Adam Copeland match? It would be one of the TLC matches with the Dudley Boys, the Hardy Boys, and Edge and Christian. It would be one of those for sure.
Oh, my favorite match. Trying to think. Maybe with that TLC match, or thinking singles matches.
He's had some good ones in AEW as well, though.
Yeah,
I like this
very
match
true.
against Christian at World's End, that when it was like the only like really good match on the show.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, like one of the like two good matches.
Oh, that's the only good match I remember. So I mean, I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but
No, you're right.
Eddie versus Moxley, I thought was really good.
yeah, I hate John Moxley, so I've heard.
That's fair. Yeah, but I thought like Eddie and Mox, like they work well together. That's why I like enjoyed it, and like they really tried.
It was
And
the hardest time or hardest I've ever cheered for Eddie Kingston in my life.
yeah,
World's End 23 was like half good, half bad, which is for an AEW pay-per-view is really unusual.
Oh yeah, when I say bad, I don't mean actually bad. I just
know.
mean bad comparatively.
Johnny says, "Woo." That's right, woo. Yeah, Flair. My favorite when I first started watching wrestling was Mick Foley, but probably since the more I watched wrestling, the more I appreciated Ric Flair. So probably since like 2000, it's been Ric Flair. And I got to meet him once. And the only time I met a bunch of wrestlers, I met like stars and politicians. And the only time I've ever been like starstruck where I couldn't believe I was in their presence, I didn't know what to say almost, was Ric Flair when I met him.
Have you just met him the one time?
Yes, I met him one
Do you have
time.
the picture?
I have a picture somewhere.
Oh,
Yes.
I didn't know if you had it handy.
No, I haven't.
Right now I can't really think of anything better right now, so I'm just gonna say Edge versus Eddie Guerrero.
That's a good pick.
Way back when that, or like Cena versus Edge and like Unforgiven. I think it was sometime in 2006. I don't remember the pay-per-view, but either Cena or with Eddie.
So really quickly, something about Asa and Ric Flair that I think is funny. When we first started dating, in his bedroom, he had the picture of him and Ric Flair hanging up on his wall. And
Yeah.
I'd watched wrestling for a while at that point, but only like WWE, like current WWE at the time, and I only watched it for like 2 years at that point. And I had no idea who Ric Flair was, and so I asked Asa if that was a picture of him and his grandpa. It was Ric Flair.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah. I like Moxley, Jordan. Don't think that Kay speaks for both of us.
Oh yeah, no, it's just me.
Yeah.
I don't like hate him. I just don't enjoy him. I get that other people like him, and I can kind of see why, but it's just not my thing.
And Johnny said he has met celebrities and not gotten starstruck. Yeah, I never cared. I never thought it was a big deal. Like I said, until I met Ric Flair, and I was like, I can't believe Ric Flair is right here.
The only other person I think that you might be like that if you were to meet them is Michael Jordan. I could see you being kind of starstruck with Michael Jordan.
Yes, I definitely would be. I think the most famous person I met is Hillary Clinton.
Wow.
Oh, I knew that.
Yeah.
Regarding Moxley, I do love Moxley just because I'm kind of I'm a sicko. I love those hardcore crazy deathmatch like and extreme wrestlers like that. So
Yeah.
I mean, those are the most entertaining of his matches. I just think his just style is really boring to me, and his character is constantly speaking at the exact same level with the exact same intensity with everything he says. And I'd say like 90% of what he says means nothing or makes no sense, and that's just
it's weird. Like
not doing a good job at it.
The one time I hated him was not in AEW. It was 2019. I think it was 2019. No, not even. It was before 2019. It was towards the end of his time in WWE. He was awful. It was.
I like Dean Ambrose way more than I like Jon Moxley.
Yeah, I loved Dean Ambrose, but like the end of his WWE career, we don't talk about that.
Oh, that's it.
That's goofy.
I think he was like a germaphobe gimmick. He had a germaphobe gimmick.
Oh, I don't remember that.
I didn't see that.
It was like part of the worst time in WWE. Like nobody wants to remember that.
No. Yeah, that was a bad time.
Yeah.
So here, Johnny said if he were to meet Michael Jackson, he might have gotten starstruck. Yeah. I can see that. I love Michael Jackson. One of my favorite musicians, definitely.
I think my favorite part of watching John Moxley was like towards the beginning of AEW because he really showed that fire, that passion and intensity that I love from like anyone. And I think when he like came back, because I think he got like I think at one point, he was like he was in rehab, I think for either alcoholism or drugs. I don't remember.
I think it
Probably
was
alcohol.
alcohol. I think it's
yeah.
alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when he came back, like his return promo, I love that very much. Eric, do you think they? No, the Undertaker will never go to AEW.
I can see that.
Yeah, I know. So let's make that not happen.
He's basically an ambassador of WWE. He's a WWE guy for life.
And Eric, he's not still with AEW. Like I think they terminated the Woo Energy drink deal before it was supposed to be done,
I'm
and
not sure.
yeah.
So, well, that the plane ride from hell thing came back up for some reason. Might have been Dark Side of the Ring about it, but I think that's why they kind of cut ties with Flair. I think that's what happened. I'm not 100% sure on that.
Huh.
Jordan says Jeff Hardy was my favorite as a kid. I can see that. One of my favorites too. I met him at a mixed martial arts event before UFC. That's cool.
That's cool, yeah.
Yeah, gotta love Jeff Hardy. I changed subject too much, Jordan said. That's okay. And Johnny says John Moxley has been the best hardcore wrestler this decade so far. Or no, he's been a good one.
I don't know. Jimmy Havoc was really
Jimmy
fun.
Havoc, I really
Very
enjoyed.
inventive, and I was always like, what the fuck is he gonna do next?
I think he had some sort of sex scandal, I believe. That's why he disappeared.
Oh, I thought it was drugs.
No, I think it was.
Oh.
Bless you. Bless
Okay.
you. No, I think it was a sex thing, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, in 2020,
Yeah.
attend counseling and rehabilitation after allegations were made that Havoc committed rape, abusive behavior, and assault.
God. Okay.
Yikes.
Yeah, and I really liked him. That sucks, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
hopefully none of that is true, but whether it's true or not, it ruined his career. So
Well, and hopefully, if it is true, the counseling has made it so he won't be one of the many repeat offenders.
Yeah.
Trying to think of other hardcore wrestlers from this decade. Did you say decade or century? I don't remember. What you said.
Decade.
Okay, I guess that makes way more sense than century.
Yeah.
Ace is yelling something from the other room, but I don't know what he's saying. I'd say the Briscoes, maybe. Only because like 90% of the pictures, I've never seen Jay Briscoe wrestle, but all of the pictures I see of him pretty much
He's
and Mark's just covered in blood.
Yeah. Definitely I would say the Briscoes are like the best hardcore tag team ever.
Oh God, that looks painful. What did you say from him?
Darby has been pretty good hardcore wrestler.
Darby's been pretty good.
It's weird with all the insane shit that he does. I don't think of him as a hardcore wrestler. Isn't that weird?
That is weird.
Yeah.
It is weird.
He just gets thrown all over the place.
Yeah, because like he doesn't use a lot of weapons besides like his skateboard.
Can't think of any.
Oh, and a flamethrower. I forgot about the flamethrower.
No, the flamethrower.
Yeah.
Jumping off everything, getting put through glass and tables, and who is this? Wheeler.
Whipping Jay.
Oh,
I missed a lot of goddamn.
yeah, sorry, I wasn't in the comments. I was watching.
Must not watch much indies. I don't know who he's talking about. I think he might be talking about Johnny. I think he's talking about Johnny.
Maybe.
I'll say we watch.
There's
we watch
probably
one indie
plenty of.
promotion.
There's
Do what,
probably
Wolf?
there's probably a lot of hardcore wrestlers
Oh,
in
the
the
hardcore.
indies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
That
think
like
we-
none of us would have heard of.
right. I think we were just going off like the AEW and WWE
Yeah.
since that's the main stuff we cover.
Yeah.
Honor also, but
And Ring of Honor, yeah, Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Much
watched
fun.
one indie promotion. Excuse me. In fact, we go see them about once every month. It's called AML Wrestling. And it's pretty quality indie wrestling.
Mhm.
They got some good younger guys. And then, like the last show we were at, Billy Gunn was there and wrestled. X Pac was there, did not wrestle. Who else was there? There's some other.
Bradshaw,
Bradshaw showed up and clotheslined someone like he's been doing.
Missy Hyatt was there. Baby
Missy
Doll
Hyatt
was there.
From WCW was there. Baby Doll from NWA was there.
Arn Anderson is always there because Brock wrestles there and he manages him.
Right.
CW Anderson is there.
From ECW wrestles there. It's a good AML wrestling.
They're-
They run in North Carolina and I think South Carolina, Tennessee,
Virginia.
Virginia. They're very good indie fed, I think.
Yeah. And
They're no like House of Glory or anything like that, or
Yeah.
Game Changer. They're not like that, but they're just a good old fashioned kind of indie fed.
Mhm.
That's the way I see
they
it.
get a lot of big people like every show. Their next show is February
Oh,
22nd.
March.
And Joe Hendry is going to be there.
That's right.
And someone else. AJ Francis is always there. I think he just kind of wrestles for them at every show now.
It sucks.
I can't remember who else is going to be there.
What is the place called?
AML
AML.
Wrestling.
Yeah.
And they air them. I can't find where because we see them filming and there's like if they have commentators.
I'm sure if you Google it, you can find it. But
I could not find it on their website. And I messaged the owner and they never replied. So
we'll figure
Not
it
sure.
out.
I'll
But
find
yeah,
out.
they do air them.
Yeah.
And it's viewable somewhere. But yeah, like she said, Joe Hendry's going to be there.
mhm.
So
And
that's
at
cool.
the last show that had Billy Gunn and all those other people, Blake Christian was supposed to be there, but he had a scheduling conflict and had to cancel at the last minute.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They have a very good high flyer named Diego Hill, and he was supposed to be in a match with him.
Yeah, he's the biggest standout. Just indie guy, like young guy. He could be in either of the companies tomorrow. I think. Like he would probably be like NXT or Ring of Honor,
Mhm.
but I mean, he could be in either of the companies
Yeah.
tomorrow, no doubt.
Our favorite guy there is White Mike, who we did an interview with. What was that? Last month or the month before?
It was like 3 months ago. But
Okay.
yeah, it's on our YouTube. So
Mhm.
go back a couple months. We interviewed White Mike, an indie wrestler, just about life on the road, life as an indie wrestler, and some questions you don't hear all the time.
Yeah. He's awesome.
He's awesome. He was honest and funny, and that's the end of the match. And
Yeah.
Moxley and Claudio win.
Yep. Cole
Anyway, you should
passes
check out
out.
that interview with White Mike that we did. It's entertaining, if I say so myself.
Do you
Copeland
think that
passes
years
out.
that he's going to beat him at Revolution?
I doubt it.
Better say yes, Wolf. That's the only acceptable answer.
I
He
wish.
can beat Edge, and then
I
Christian can
wish.
crush it. Christian can beat Edge or Cope as he goes by now, and then when Darby returns, he can take it from Christian. That's my plan, and we're gonna stick to
I
the
would
plan.
not oppose it, but one, I doubt it, and two, that would be
like an opener?
wild.
That's a different
I would-
briefface. Look how big that
Yeah,
is.
it's a
That's
different
so much
briefcase.
bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that's considerably bigger.
There could possibly be a belt inside of that.
Yeah. So if you've been watching us, you'll know that I haven't thought that there was a belt in that case.
None of us did. It's not just him.
Well, maybe none of us did, but some of us thought it was a broken belt,
Mhm.
smashed into pieces. But now this one, as Kay said, is large enough to hold a belt. So who knows? We'll see.
No,
I
we're
still
never
think-
gonna fucking see.
I still think it's stupid that they have this new audience on Max and they have not been showing the world title belt. I think that's really dumb.
That's because it is really dumb.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Some of the comments that we missed, if that's okay while you're eating. So Eli said Jay White is going to town on Claudio. Jordan says, when I think hardcore, I think deathmatch wrestling.
See, I just think death match.
Hmm.
Like, I think death match and hardcore are two different things in my
Yeah.
mind. You know,
Yeah.
they've become that way. They didn't used to be that way.
Yeah.
You know, say 25 years ago, but now death match is way out there. You know.
Johnny says Darby Allin is the best stuntman. I totally agree. Eli says Blade Runner. Jordan says glass tubes and Blade Runner. Eli said Moxley just got his nuts introduced to the steel pole. Sorry, we were behind on these guys. I'm not sure what he's referring to, but Eric says that tan is okay. Apparently, so Johnny says, Jordan, Kenny Omega did some hardcore matches in AEW a few years ago.
God, he did.
The Spider Wire was wild.
What's it called? Kenny Omega was part of the famous or possibly infamous exploding barbed wire death match.
Mhm.
I never saw that. I just played it on a video game.
Yeah, against, I believe, John Moxley.
You take it over. Okay.
Let's see.
I'm probably like the only one who like actually wants the exploding barbed wire death match to come back.
No, I definitely would. Yeah, I definitely would.
I like
Especially
it.
for Copeland and Moxley,
That'd be great.
That would be great.
And just make sure you've got a good finish this time. Yeah. And here we're talking about TNA, I guess. Eric says TNA is okay. Jordan says TNA broke. Jordan says they don't.
TNA, it's like hit or miss for me. I feel like it's like, hit and miss actually. Like sometimes they do good, sometimes they do bad. Bringing back Tessa Blanchard was big yikes, big questionable decision. Tessa Blanchard, she had like racism and bullying problems. So she's back in TNA and she beat Jordan Grace as Jordan Grace's last match in TNA.
Hopefully she got like counseling or something.
Hopefully, or maybe they have some way to get around things and not make it too problematic, because
let's see. I'm looking through these.
no.
Johnny gave the tag match 3.75 bones. We got some bullshit chants. Yeah, people didn't want to see it end that way.
Yeah, of course they didn't, but that gives more heat to Moxley going into Revolution.
And it will make Cope's victory over him all the more sweeter. There we go.
Jordan says it's a title. Now, why does it have to be the AEW championship? What else? Where do you what title do you want to see him win, Jordan?
He already won the TNT title.
Yeah.
Twice.
And he's like the motherfucking shit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Of course he's
Like, I
gonna
never
go
was a
after
fan
the
of
world
this, like,
title. What other title would he fight for?
Eric has a good question here. He says, "Do you still trust Jay White?" No, I don't. And I thought he might have turned on him in this match, but no, I don't trust Jay White. He's gonna turn, and yeah, may even end up joining the Death Riders. Maybe.
I don't
The
think
only
No.
time I've ever trusted Jay White was when he was a cardboard cutout, carried around by Juice Robinson.
I love Buddy's gear. And the entrance, of course, because oh
That's
man.
cool.
Eli says, I pre-ordered BFG 24 and Genesis 25 DVDs from TNA. I do collect their DVDs. Huh. I've not seen much of them, honestly, so I don't have a lot to say about
Wait,
them.
what does BFG stand for besides Raw?
Bound for
Raw?
Glory.
Oh, Bound for Glory.
Yeah. Oh, okay,
That, I
Okada.
love the addition of the lasers.
Yeah.
Okay, Okada.
If they stick with that, do you think they will?
Oh,
They already
that
paid
looks
for them. So
great.
they should, yeah.
It looks very
Maybe for
1982.
pay-per-views
I love it.
only.
And
Yeah,
like
maybe
Moné's like dollar signs on the groundwork will too.
Yeah. Maybe this will only show up in like pay-per-views and like big shows like this one.
Mm.
But like regular dynamites and stuff, no.
They need to step up their entrance game though, so I'd be okay with it becoming.
Yeah, true. They do. I don't know. I think Jay could stay a babyface.
That dude looks evil. Like if you look at his face, he looks like
That's
a
true.
Morphe, like
He
nine
looks
inch
like a total
bullshit.
dick. Yeah.
Yeah. Weird.
For a
I forgot-
long
oh,
time, it was very easy to hate Jay White because Jay White is good at.
Do you think they're not using the steel steps because of the size of the ring and the amount of space they've given them between the ring and the barricade?
That's a good observation. I think you may be right.
'Cause I've never seen them use like a black step stool before, basically.
Yeah.
This is a match I'm excited for.
Oh, yeah.
You may be right. Yeah, just more room on the outside. Yeah. And yeah, Jordan said this match I forgot about. I'm excited for it. Yeah, I didn't forget about it, but I am excited for it. Yeah.
Do you have to color it more than it
This
normally
is probably the match I'm most excited for.
You don't have to change it. I was just the belt was like a really yellow gold, like way more yellow than I remember.
All right, buddy.
What do we think? What do we think is gonna happen?
Okada's keeping it.
Okada's keeping it, but I think that the best thing they can do is just have Buddy just go crazy in this match. Like that really elevate Buddy here because he's so good. Like I selfishly want this to be the match of the night.
Yeah, I hear you.
I want the men's match to be the match.
Like if this is match of the night and it's largely because of Buddy, I will be a happy man.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to beat that opening tag match.
Well, it is. It very much is. But
this could.
yeah, I mean, these two definitely have a talent for it.
Buddy's gear looks pretty awesome.
It does. I love.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and look at everyone's gear.
Yeah.
Fashion thing. I tell you, that's very cool. It's such a. I mean, he always has like that kind of style of like hem on his pants, where it's like looks like it's torn, but it's really like it's very odd, very cool.
Mm-hmm.
This is the best iteration of it that I've seen, though.
Mm-hmm.
I want Tony and Mariah to have the best match because it's been so much build for so long, you know.
If they may, I just don't see them outdoing Ospreay and Takeshita, and I mean, honestly, you know.
Yeah, but Cooper's a little crazy. That's unpredictable, and I feel like that could be very.
I mean, it's. I mean, we all know that like Tony and Mariah has like the best story going into this. So like they have the best build, the best story, for sure. But we'll see what happens.
Let's see. Jordan says Jay White always looked like a rock star, or like he was born for this. True. Yeah.
He has the most muscular body, like with as little body fat as like anyone I've ever seen. I think.
Very impressive. And Eli says, I heard Rhea was here for this match. Yeah, I saw a picture of her. Yeah, obviously not on camera, right?
That's cool.
Although I wouldn't be surprised if AEW showed her.
I bet WWE
I would be surprised
yeah.
if WWE showed Buddy Matthews.
No, I bet.
Oh, they won't
not
let her.
allowed to.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right. You're probably right.
Definitely.
You're probably right.
Because that's why at Sting's retirement match, all the people like couldn't be there, couldn't be on camera.
Oh my god.
Oh,
It's so interesting, like how fit Okada is without looking like he's super fit. You know,
mm.
Yeah.
interesting. That's
Oh
not.
my
That's not
god.
Okada.
He's got that old man strength.
I forget he's old. How old is he?
Like 42, I bet.
Oh, that's only 1 year.
Wait, who are we talking about? Okada?
Okada?
37.
No way.
Yep.
I trust Wolf.
Yep.
What are you looking
Well,
for?
well, it's not me.
Okada's
It's
age goes to the
Google,
looks.
but Google says 37.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
bad.
he's young. He's pretty young. Yeah.
Oh, Rhea goes on daytime. They're married.
Yes,
They got
Buddy
married last
and
year.
Rhea are
Mm.
married. Yes.
Yeah.
But Buddy is 36 also.
Wow, I didn't realize he was that old.
He looks older, I think.
I figured he was like 29, 30 at
No,
most.
Look at his face. He looks like he's lived life.
Yeah,
He's been out in the sun a lot.
Probably he's from Australia.
That's
probably.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was old. Older, rather.
How old's Rhea?
I don't know. I think
Talented
she's
Mr. Ripley. Oh my god, what a sign.
she's younger than 36. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
She was actually young.
Yeah, I think so too.
Well, I really legit thought Okada was like 41, 42. Oh,
Wait, who's the guy whose dropkick we saw? And I was like, holy fuck, his dropkick's better than Okada's. Was that ECW?
yeah.
Mm,
I don't remember who it was. Oh, Lance Storm.
Lance Storm.
Lance
Yeah.
Storm.
Holy shit. I never thought I would say that someone had a better dropkick than Okada. The height was like ridiculous. And it was like perfectly horizontal.
Lance Storm is great. Yeah.
I feel like I was gonna mention like some wrestlers, regarding like a move that. Oh, moonsault. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm briefly mentioning WWE people, but one thing flaw that I've noticed, Charlotte Flair probably has one of the worst moonsaults ever. On the flip side, Andrade has like probably one of the best.
Yeah.
Because
Maybe that's why they're getting divorced. She was super jealous of his moonsault and she couldn't handle it. Every time she looked at him, God, he's so much better at me than me at the moonsault.
yeah, it's just effortless by Andrade, and Charlotte's just like, kind of.
I mean, I haven't seen her wrestle in a long time, but I remember her moonsault being really good. Maybe she was just one of the only women who I saw do a good moonsault. And I guess maybe I wasn't comparing it to male moonsaults. I'm not sure.
Well, it's okay because you'll get to see her at WrestleMania.
Well, she does it like safe. She does it like too safely,
Too safe, yeah, way.
Only
way
her
too safe.
arms touch the opponent.
Oh, yeah.
Right, yeah,
It
way
doesn't
too
quite look
safe.
right.
Like she overcompensates, and it's like, okay, you can do better, Charlotte.
Yeah. Better to be too safe than to be dangerous, but still, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah,
look right. Yeah.
very true.
Jordan says he's 26. What's young? I got a lot of gray hair.
I'm going with 26 is young.
Yeah, that's young. Enjoy your life,
Yeah.
Jordan. Enjoy your life.
Under like 30 or 35, I would call young.
Under 35.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lance Storm in WCW was so underrated, Eli said. Yeah, and he ended up getting like 3 or 4 titles simultaneously when he was doing his Team Canada shtick in WCW. Renaming them all. You know, the US title became the Canadian title. The hardcore title became the Saskatchewan Hardcore International title,
I love that.
etc. I forget the others, but yeah, several's got changed. Johnny says ECW One Night Stand 05. I don't know why he mentions that, but all right. Jordan says Tiffany and Jacob Fatu got the same move.
Yeah.
Eli says, "Yikes! I'm 40. That's all right. I'm 41. That's
I'm also
okay.
41. I'll be
Yeah.
42 in November.
So we're old with you,
Yeah,
Eli.
it's
Don't
okay.
worry about
1 year closer to retirement. That's how I view it. Every
Mm.
passing year,
it.
1 more year.
And Eric says he's 52. Yeah,
Yeah.
we attract the oldies here. I like it.
Can me too.
Meanwhile,
who wanna have-
I'm 24.
Except for
Except Wolf is young.
Oh,
Yeah,
and Willie.
Yeah.
Willie's like a fetus.
but Wolf has an old soul.
That's true.
I think.
Don't say that, please.
I think
Eric?
whenever anyone says that, that just means that person's like a weirdo.
It's
That's always what
crazy because
Really?
so the thing is, this is the most hilarious thing. First off, for so many years I have seen so many people say that I look like I'm 12. And
It's young. Yeah.
Maybe without the beard.
For a person with a beard, you look young.
no, they even say it with the beard. And the thing is, it's funny because I'm Arab and therefore we like grow our beards like faster than anyone else.
I think you look like you're in your early 20s.
Like I probably like started growing like my mustache and beard like when I was like 17, 18.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dylan, we thought, was in high school when he first messaged us. We were like, why is this 16-year-old wanting to do videos with us?
Yeah. I almost never answered it back, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Almost, I was like, should I be talking to a high school kid on the internet? But it turns out he was not in high school. He was an adult.
He was like 29,
Yeah.
I think. Really thought he was 16.
Yeah.
That's good, Eric. Eric says he never drank or smoked. I did both, but I've stopped doing both.
Yeah. I don't drink or smoke now.
GTS.
Gotta take care of yourself.
That being said, if they ever come up with cigarettes that aren't bad for you somehow, I will 100% go back to smoking. I miss it still, and it's been like 8 years or something.
There we go.
Oh,
I miss smoking sometimes when it's in like old movies and stuff. But that's it.
I miss it like anytime I smell it, which I live in North Carolina, so that's kind of frequently, especially walking the dog.
Jordan says he looks old because he smokes and dips tobacco. And he drinks.
It's all right.
Yeah, that's okay too. No judgment.
Yeah.
And Eli says, Buddy giving Okada a run for his money. Yeah, he is. This has been pretty good.
This is
I'm glad to
awesome.
see it, especially if he's not going to win. Like,
Oh,
that was good.
I thought he had it.
Yeah.
Jordan says he's a bad influence. That's where he stays.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with those things as long as you're
In moderation.
about them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as long as you're safe, right? It don't even have to be in moderation. Just be safe.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Bullshit chance. Are you kidding? This crowd is so over for Buddy.
Yeah.
I love it.
Are there no mats, or are the mats just really wide and gray right now?
Those are mats.
Okay, that's what I thought. It just doesn't look like they're normal.
Mm-hmm. Well, those aren't the normal kind of mats they use. I don't. I'm pretty sure they're not.
So do you think a bunch of people flew over on the AEW like jet, or like Tony Khan's jet, or do you think he paid for everyone's airfare separately to Australia?
That's a good question. I
Who
bet.
knows?
I bet the answer is a little of both, but I don't
Yeah.
know.
Maybe. A
That's
little
just
bit
a
of both.
guess. That's just a guess. Jackhammer.
Oh,
Oh,
they tricked me. They tricked me.
No. No, yes.
It would be awesome if Buddy won, though.
Oh my god,
Maybe they.
awesome.
Prism trap.
Seconds away.
Oh my god.
Oh. I think if he doesn't win, Tony's definitely winning.
Tony better fucking definitely win either way.
I think she is definitely winning either way.
Oh, boo.
Rainmaker.
Rainmaker. Oh, North Carolina, he meant to say. That's where he stays. Oh, have you told us that before, Jordan? You told
Yeah,
us
I don't think so. Where are you from in North Carolina?
Yeah, we're in North Carolina, too.
I'll be
I know
back.
one of our frequent
I
viewers
need
is
to
from
use my-
Burlington, but I don't
Yeah.
think it was Jordan.
I don't know. I always forget. I'm not good about that. I'm sorry.
I'm pretty good sometimes, but not all the time. I gotta fix some mixed up. God, MJ was rough in that picture. Look at it. Look at how you missed it. Weird. Huh. Wait, I thought didn't they just say Kenny Omega was going to face him at Revolution?
At Revolution.
Yeah, this is.
I don't know. Why don't you be quiet so we can hear what it is?
That doesn't make any sense. Oh. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, already? Oh, it's not
Yeah.
the pay-per-view.
Yep.
That might be my favorite picture of Tony.
Jordan said, so does AEW have a jet for its talent yet? Not that I've heard. No,
Yeah.
they're still taking, their own flights mostly.
But the Khan family has a private jet, or maybe it's just Tony's, but I know the Khan family has one.
Mm-hmm. And Eric says this is not the real AEW ring. No, it doesn't appear to be. Yeah, like it's smaller, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny gave it 4.25 bones. And if you want to hear my match ratings, you can always watch AEW Weekly, which is Tuesdays at 7. It's K Fabulous and myself.
Oh my god, that was awesome.
I missed it.
It was Tony Storm in full color, and when she took her shirt off, it went from the waist up, and then she turned black and white, like as the shirt came off.
Jordan says he's in the Rocky Mount area, Nash County. I forget if we've asked you before, but anyways, hi, how's it
We
going?
did not ask him before because I don't know where that is, and so I would have asked before. Where is that, Asa?
I believe it's to the west of us. I believe.
I also assumed that because of the Rocky Mountain name.
Yeah.
Nash County. I'm not familiar with that. I used to live in Buncombe County in the west.
Yeah, we're in Winston-Salem and Forsyth County here.
Yeah. If you didn't go this year, you should totally come to Winston-Salem next year, or this year, I guess now, for WrestleCade, Thanksgiving weekend.
Yep. Very fun.
Awesome.
A lot of wrestlers signing autographs and 3 or 4 different shows, one a day. Mostly one day has 2 shows in a day, and just a great time.
Yeah.
Jordan says people seem to be into Timeless Tony Storm. I don't know. Yeah, dude, definitely.
Best.
She is the best. Yeah.
She's my favorite thing that's ever happened in women's wrestling.
I'd probably say the same for me. Yeah.
And she's one of my favorite things that's ever happened in AEW. I love it, and I love her, and I love RJ City for lending his brain and his knowledge to make it happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you don't know, he was or it is largely in control of the creative for Timeless Tony Storm.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan says he didn't notice the ring size, to be honest. And he says, yeah, no mountains where he is.
Oh.
I got to look it up then. Eastern side. I was totally wrong.
Oh.
I've never been there to Nash County. I don't think. Maybe I've driven through it, but I've never been there. Hour from Johnston County. Well, now I'm trying to think where that is. Where's my phone?
I don't know where your phone is.
It's charging. We can get it for me.
We're gonna Google it.
Yeah.
In my defense, I'm not from North Carolina. Asa should note the counties.
I should. I had to learn all 100 of them in 4th grade.
God, school has changed since then.
Yeah.
I have students that every year at the beginning of 8th grade social studies, we give them a blank map and have them label the states on it to see like how many states they know.
Mhm.
Every year, I have at least like a few students that can't find North Carolina on the map of the United States. So
Wow.
knowing all 100 counties, it's very impressive.
They said he's in Nash County. Yeah, he is to the east of us. God, I was totally wrong.
Well, I didn't think he was wrong about where he was.
No, I just thought
Yeah.
it was west of us.
Show me.
I right there.
Oh, right, Wake. That's the county that like Durham's in, right? Wake County.
I think Durham might be in. Maybe. Yeah, I think so. Chapel Hill's in Orange, I believe.
Hillsboro's in Orange. Oh wait, maybe
Yeah.
Durham's in Orange too then.
I'm not sure. Yeah, Nash. Not too far from the Outer Banks there. I can't tell on this map how long, but definitely closer than we are.
Jordan says, "My bad." Oh, I like her though. Good, because I'd have to disown you as a friend if you didn't like Tony Storm.
Yes, it's time for the main event. So this has been a pretty good show. I mean, damn.
Hmm.
Not one bad match.
I wish it was longer.
Yeah.
That belt is huge.
Well, they did a Ring of Honor show as well.
Yeah, but I mean,
I
for
think.
us as TV
Yeah, I'm
viewers
just letting you
live.
know that
Oh, yeah.
the live people got more than 5 matches.
Oh, that's good. I wonder, is this the first time? I guess I don't know enough about Ring of Honor to know if this is the first time they've filmed outside of the United States since Tony Khan has owned it.
No, they've been Ring of Honor.
Ring of Honor.
I doubt it. Don't you think they probably filmed in England when AEW did All In and stuff?
I don't.
All right. Jordan, you're fine. Stop.
Yeah. We want people to talk.
Eli said, yes, they did. I think talking about filming outside. Oh,
There's an
it's
usher. There's an usher.
Luther. Well, they did the old film thing. You see the background?
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, as Eric said, yeah, free pay-per-view event. Yeah, definitely. It's felt like a pay-per-view. I keep forgetting it's not.
What? Okay, good.
Looking very 1920s,
Love it.
more than usual.
Mm-hmm. That's because she's normally like 40s-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought she was from here, but she's not. She just trained here, which is still interesting. She's from New Zealand, I think, right?
Yeah. You thought she was from where?
Australia.
Oh, I see. Jordan says, I didn't know who she was when she got the title. I just knew her as like Tony's assistant.
Oh, Mariah.
Or not Mariah, yeah.
Brisbane, Australia.
Tony Storm or Rhea Ripley. Tony
Tony
Storm.
Storm.
I'm a big fan of both.
I am too,
Um,
but Tony Storm.
But Tony Storm, yeah.
Women's World
I liked Rhea. I mean, I haven't watched WWE in a long time, but I preferred Rhea Ripley when she was with Dom, and that like style and what it led to her character being able to do. But
She's still a badass now.
I know.
Man. She's on her own now. She's not part of Judgment Day anymore.
she doesn't look that badass anymore, like she used to. Like she used to be like, if I was walking on the sidewalk by myself and she was walking towards me, I might cross the
Well,
sidewalk.
she's a face now, so.
Yeah.
And her opponent from London, England. She is the reigning and defending AEW Women's World
Her tits look good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. Eric Tate says AW and WWE needs to do a show in Hawaii.
Mm,
That'd be one to fly in to see.
yeah. Let's go to Hawaii. Shit.
Yeah.
Imagine one year WWE invites AEW to a WrestleMania. One can only dream of it happening. I don't think that's a possibility. Not anytime soon, no. But who
Hey,
knows?
to knock her out. Knock who out?
I don't know.
I am not strong.
No, she's not. I
We're
can,
flexible.
yeah, I can attest to that.
My legs are kind of strong, but every other part of me, no. I like the world's weakest arms.
True.
It's all like I used to do gymnastics when I was younger, and even then, like my legs were always like a million times stronger than my arms,
She has short arms.
like a T-Rex,
Yeah.
and a big head like a T-Rex.
He said you could knock out Rhea.
Oh, no, no.
The champion who is looking to win it gold for the fourth time here. He's down with a fist, running down the fist, and the side of the head. He switched no point, trying to get away.
So in case you guys didn't know, Tony Storm is in a movie coming out. What's it called? Queen of the Ring?
So I come back to see Tony Storm dressed how she is.
What's wrong with
And
how
I-
she's dressed?
And nothing. I'm just confused. I don't get it. And I also kind of don't entirely get Mariah's gear, but
The blue? I mean, she's wearing
What the hell was
she's
that?
wearing Australia colors. Got the Australian
oh,
flag on like the front hip of her.
oh, okay, yeah, that makes okay, yep, that makes now I see it, yep. Because like I was mainly just seeing like her face, and I was like,
I don't know. You didn't see her entrance. She came out with like a feather in her hair, like kind of.
yeah,
like
I saw the feather, and I was
Okay.
like, what is this?
It was like 20s instead
Yeah.
of 40s.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool.
But
That's
she's so
cool.
timeless
That's
that
awesome.
one decade can't hold her. You know.
Yeah, that's cool. That's great. That's a
Yeah.
great gear.
Oh, and she even has the red laces on her shoes. I like it. Mariah's just
Incredible.
dressed like Barbie, you know, as usual.
Yeah.
Like
Okay,
Sex-
I like
sex
that
toy
gear.
Barbie?
I like that. Oh, she's so angry. Tony,
Figure out what to
chill.
give the last match.
was that the Okada one? It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the last match was Okada and Buddy.
4.5, so that would give it.
No, I was saying I can't decide what to give that last match.
I would give it 4.5 because of the ending. Unsatisfactory. The match was
Interesting.
awesome.
Yeah, I was like kind of torn between like, cause like I know I can confidently say it was definitely better than Mercedes versus Harley.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know how I felt exactly about Mercedes and Harley. So it's like Because like I'm torn between those. Because like I'm thinking like, okay, if I feel like Harley and Mercedes was 3.5, then Buddy Okada would probably be a 4. And if a Mercedes Harley, I'm leaning more towards Mercedes Harley being a 4, and Buddy Okada being 4.5.
I was so proud of that guy that she was like standing right underneath, that he did not touch her. You know, very respectful. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's right. So Eli says that I think her mom made her gear. I think that's what I heard. That's awesome for Tony. You
That's
have a
amazing.
bot you need to remove. Wolf.
Oh,
You have a bot.
You got a bot in Twitch. Might be your Twitch.
it is. No, it's my Twitch. I don't care about you viewer bots. Get out of my chat. All right, where?
I love Luther's outfit.
I'm out. No,
That's
no,
so
no.
clever.
Banned. Did I ask? No.
Yeah, I had somebody, I put up the ad for this, and somebody replied by putting the results of every match. So he got.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I think I saw like a glimpse of them. Like report.
Yeah, he got deleted and banned from making any replies.
Yeah.
I saw one word of it, so I thankfully didn't get anything spoiled. But I saw that they were spoilers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just shitty.
Yeah.
If someone doesn't ask for spoilers,
Don't
give them out. Yeah.
Well, or on a place like, even if that person asks, like, send it to them in their
Send it to them in a DM. Yeah, don't put it right where everyone can see, because everyone didn't ask for it. Right.
Do you think it was like
What is-
AEW hater just trying to be like an asshole?
I don't know.
That'd be my
What
guess.
is Luther wearing?
He's like an usher,
Yeah,
like
like
an old
movie
movie usher.
Very
So back in the
interesting.
day, ushers dressed like that, and they had flashlights. And if you were late to the movie, especially, they'd walk you to your seat, and they'd shine a flashlight for where you were going, so you could get to your seat safely.
Okay.
The
At
actual
least,
theater, they still do that.
And
at
they
least
would
he's
go
being consistent with the gimmick.
Yeah.
and they would go and get people who were making noise, which I wish they would bring back. Yeah. That's a big part of why I don't go to the movies hardly anymore.
Yeah, but people are assholes now. If they tried to
I
do
know.
that now, then there'd just be like a big fight.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I don't go to the movies. I go to the movies like twice a year.
Oh, you guys don't understand the pain I have to deal with, like when I go out for religious stuff on Friday.
Yeah.
And I'm in the mosque, and people are like having like literal conversations during the sermon, which is like
Really?
number one thing you do not do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is like the one that you do not talk. Like,
That's
if you're
surprising.
gonna talk, don't come.
Right.
Don't
Yeah.
come.
Yeah.
Just stay home. Better for you and better for everyone else. But no, I'm seeing
Darn
30, 40-year-olds having conversations, and I'm like, and I'm just glaring at them. I'm like,
Maybe because I was Catholic, so like guilt and shame is a big part of that religion. But if there had been people talking during like the homily, like everyone would turn and glare at them till they stopped. You know, like
it's one because like the thing is, there's also the children. Mind you, the children drive me insane.
Yeah.
Because imagine because all the time, the parents, they would come to the mosque and they would bring their kids. They're like 2-3-year-old kids, and those kids are just screaming or running around playing, and I'm like,
my church had like daycare for like the little kids.
Yeah, Matthew D. Jr. says, was Grand Slam good or trash? I didn't see it. Well,
We're
it's not
watching.
over
Yeah, that's what's
yet,
going on.
but
We're in the main
first
event.
the first 4 matches have been very good.
And this one's been good so far.
Have been good
Yeah.
to great, I should say.
Yeah.
And the main event
This
here's
is a
been
good
good
show.
so far. Yeah, it was a great show, I think.
Yeah. One thing that I think is like very exciting for AEW is what's it called? This MJF and Hangman feud that they're like starting to build. I'm like, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes. I mean, it's kind of a little
Okay.
weird because I did not expect them to possibly turn Hangman face this soon.
Mm-hmm.
No, but yeah, sure.
Oh. Wait, I missed what he said. What
He
did
said
he
the
say?
Hangman and MJF feud he's excited for.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh!
I was like, how do you hate MJF and Hangman
Yeah,
feuding?
that's a great feud.
Wait, is Hangman gonna be the face? I just thought it was gonna be two heels.
No, I think he's going to be the face.
No, I think it's like, or at least more face than MJF.
Less than 6 months ago, he stabbed a hypodermic needle through a dude's cheek and tried to murder him.
Yeah, we'll see.
And burned his
burned his
childhood
house down.
house. Yeah.
That one guy did reach down and touch Tony. You know, you don't need to touch the wrestlers, and especially if you're a man, you don't need to be touching the female wrestlers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not at all.
But anyway, they like be all sweaty, like regardless of their gender. That's gross. That's why the number one reason why I could never be a wrestler. I don't like other people's sweat on me.
It's also just the bodily space, you know.
Yeah, no, I was kidding. That's not the worst part.
Now, if they come into the crowd and they're fighting right next to you, maybe a slap on the back is okay because they're in your space now. Maybe it's okay then, but otherwise, no touching is okay.
I think if they're like, "Yeah, did you see that move?" and they go to like high five you, then it's okay. Other
No,
than
I
that,
think if they're like fighting, yeah, no, I disagree. If they're fighting and they come through your fucking seat, I think a pat on the
through
back.
your seat. I think I meant up the aisle.
Well, yeah, through the aisle too. Yeah,
No.
they're in your. I mean, by your seat, by your area. Yeah. If they come into your seat area, I think giving them a pat on the back is fine because they have come into your space.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally fine.
I will say this. What's it called? If done right, I think MJF and Hangman could like end up being like a feud of the year, like in all of pro wrestling, like just straight up the entire year. Like, how do you top that if you do it right? We'll see. I mean, I trust MJF and Hangman. I think they're both capable, very capable to.
If that's the case, they need to give Hangman the belt again. Because you can't have like
Yeah.
multiple years of the best feud in the company and still be beltless.
Oh, Storm Zero.
Come on.
No.
It's not. It's too early for someone to win.
Eric asks, are some Raws going to the afternoon in March? Not that I've heard of, no.
No, not that I.
It'd be really weird.
Oh, apparently, the audience is, more than 10,000.
Eric says, I think Hangman is like a Stone Cold type character. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
I haven't really thought about that before, but he definitely is. Yeah, you're
which
right.
is strange because the way that he's, what's it called Moxley is booked. Moxley is like treated as the Stone Cold of AEW.
Knew it.
Yeah.
Just playing possum. You little cunt.
Whoa.
Jordan said he wants an MJF scarf, and Eli said, yes, he kicked out of Storm Zero.
Wow, did not expect to hear that from Kay.
That's like one of my favorite bad words.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't imagine.
She curses. She curses at me all the time.
It's not true.
That's true.
It's a little true, but not in a hateful way, in a loving way.
Jordan asks, what are you getting at with the talking? Are you talking about the talking during movies? I don't know. I don't understand. Anyways, I don't. Jordan says, just knowing his real life backstory ruins Hangman for me. I don't know his real life backstory. What is? Yeah, what is it?
Wait, is it something terrible that's gonna make me hate him? Because if so, then I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. He was a 7th grade teacher.
Oh,
Oh,
I knew that.
I
Yeah,
know that part. That's the only thing I know about him is he used to be a teacher.
that makes me like him even more.
Is that
He's
it?
living the dream. Someone that got out of teaching and gets to beat people up for a living. That's a win for teachers everywhere.
Are you just saying the fact that he used to be a teacher kind of makes you realize he's not some just cool cowboy?
I think he does live on a farm in Virginia, doesn't he?
Oh my dear, got a kiss.
Get her!
And he said no, he's a good guy.
Oh, okay, good.
Good. Yeah, most of the people in AEW seem to be. They don't seem to have a very high tolerance for people being shitty,
Which is nice.
which is nice. It's a nice change. Yeah.
Mhm.
For wrestling business where so many people seem to be shitty. I tell you that. And when I was briefly in the wrestling business, I met a bunch of shitty people too. I'll tell you that. So,
Which is interesting because all the wrestlers we've met now have been nice. Although
well,
we
they
would all
want your
start paying
money.
them
Yeah,
for their
they want
picture.
money. Yes, also.
There's that.
Right.
So Eric says this match is a good storytelling match.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Jordan says I'm
Oh! Tony won it.
Wait.
Tony won
I
it.
was gonna wear my Tony Storm shirt tonight and I couldn't find it, so I went to Celtics instead because of the NBA stuff.
She won it with a roll up.
I love her.
Mhm.
I wore this because none of my AEW shirts fit over thermal.
I keep it cold in the house. He doesn't like it.
Ugh, it's miserable.
He has poor circulation. It's not actually cold. I'm in a t-shirt
Miserably cold in this house.
and I have no socks on.
I need my toboggan. Tony Storm, 4-time world champion.
Wow.
That's a record for the women's championship
Yeah.
now.
Mhm.
Broke Hikaru Shida's record.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
That's wonderful. What's gonna happen now? No streamers, no confetti.
Yeah, there should be some.
Um,
I don't know what to give that match.
What
I
is that?
mean,
Is that the way you clap in Australia? Everyone's like going like this with both hands.
I don't
Or
know.
they were a second
Maybe.
ago.
yeah, it's maybe an Australian thing. But maybe they're not doing confetti or anything because maybe Mariah's gonna attack Tony or something. I don't know.
And right off, just like that, Johnny gives it 4.5 bones. Jordan says, Kay, you happy now?
Of course I'm happy.
Johnny says, I gave Mariah May title reign 3 bones. And Johnny says, I gave the show 4.5 bones. Well, you're like everyone adopting the
I
bones.
love you too. It's
I
awesome.
appreciate it
Yeah,
very
thank
much.
you.
Okay. So we're gonna do best match, worst match, rating the show as a whole out of 5 bones. So K Fabulous, why don't you go first?
Do you want my favorite match or the best match?
The best match.
Okay, well, in case you're wondering, my favorite match was the main event. But the best match is going to be Takeshita and Fletcher versus Osprey and Omega, because duh. No offense to you guys if you don't pick that. Worst match, all the matches were good, but I'm going to go with the John Moxley match. Because all the wait, no, I'm changing that. I actually didn't see the Harley Cameron and Mercedes Moné match or most of it because I was making dinner. But I'm just going to assume that that was the worst match. Not because they're bad, but just because of who was in all the other matches. So I'm going to go with that one. I'm going to give this like a 4.5 bones out of 5 for the overall show, I think.
For me, I'm gonna say best match, the opener. What's it called? Omega Osprey, Takeshita Fletcher. They work so well together. They went above and beyond. Like I would personally and probably selfishly give that a 6 out of bones out of
Whoa.
5.
We don't do that
Uh,
here.
I know.
I've
we
been
know.
told by Asa I'm not allowed to do that.
I know, but but you get my point. It
Oh, yeah.
went above beyond. It was perfect. And then we got 2 Revolution matches out of it. I'm like, oh my god.
Wait, were you
Um,
here when we saw the weird thing for Dynamite about there being like a contest to see who's going to wrestle Kenny Omega at Revolution?
no.
He wasn't in here for that. I didn't
No,
think.
it wasn't.
Yeah,
No.
there's like a series of singles matches, including one with Takeshita, to see who's facing Omega. It was very confusing because it says it's for the international title, but he doesn't have that. Or
Well, I
Intercontinental
guess
title.
it's like at the end of the series of matches, somebody's going to have the international title, and that somebody is face Omega.
Oh.
Yeah,
Takeshita
so
loses in his match.
Takeshita's
I gotcha.
defending the belt every one of his matches.
Something like that.
Yeah, it was confusing to me.
Okay,
Sorry.
it's probably gonna be Takeshita. Let's be honest. The worst match. I would say the Brisbane Brawl, Moxley and Claudio versus Jay White and
See, that
Copeland.
was crazy.
Even though it was still very good, I just think there was a little bit more to the other matches, and also the ending was a little clunky, but it was like weird. It was I was definitely thinking either that or Monet and Cameron, but I think I would say the Brisbane Brawl just because it was a little all over the place, and
It had too many people interfering, I think.
yeah, I didn't like that, but it was still good. I still
Yeah.
really enjoyed it, just because everyone involved is amazing. I would say overall, how do I? I'm thinking here.
You really
Yeah, I don't.
question.
Got
Got him
It's
off
all-
guard. He hasn't thought about it.
I don't got an overall rating, right? I guess
Oh, okay.
I'll say 4 bones out of 5 just because it's safe and just
Wow.
sounds about right.
All right, let me read some of these comments real quick. Jordan, 4 bones, whatever a bone is. So I'm going to tell you real quick. Here's what was up. We started as a horror site. So it was like Friday the 13th, 5 bones out of 5. So we rated things in bones instead of stars. But then very quickly we became a wrestling site. And we were called No Bones About Horror. So we just switched the name to No Bones About Wrestling. And we kept the bone rating
Because we like it.
because we liked it. Yeah. So
Plus, we still love
it's
horror.
fun to say bones.
Yeah.
It's 4 bones out of 5.
Mhm.
So, and plus, yeah, we like horror. So, right. So that's why it's bones instead of stars. Yeah.
Plus, on wrestling shows, a shocking number of times they say no bones about it. So there's that too,
Right.
just to help solidify our name.
And Eli says main event opener Ty is the best, Monet Cameron as the worst, and 4 bones out of 5. And Jordan asks, can ugly people with rotten teeth still be wrestlers? LOL, wrestling school sounds fun. Yes, they can be. And I went through wrestling school and it was fun, but it was also it was tough. I mean, I was getting, just slammed around and having to jump off the top rope, having to run back and forth on the ropes till you dry heave or you vomit, whichever comes first, and having to run back and forth and having to jump over a guy when they drop down in the middle of the ring. That's tough. I mean, even just having to jump those like 6 inches after a minute, it gets pretty tough.
Mhm.
But it was a very tough thing, but it was something I wanted to do for years, and I did it. I didn't become a wrestler. I became a manager,
Mhm.
but I went through the wrestling school, and it was satisfying. I was glad. I'm glad I did it.
And if you're worried about your teeth, you should look at a photograph of Mark Briscoe, and you'll probably
True.
be fine.
True. All right. So for me, best match, the opener, Ospreay and Omega over Takeshita and Fletcher. Best match. For me, no question. Worst match, and it was good, but it was just the worst match on the card. Monet beating Harley Cameron for the worst match. I'll just call it the least good match because nothing was bad on the show. And rating, man, it was really entertaining. I thought the pace was great. I thought the wrestling was great. I'm gonna give it 5 bones out of 5. I mean, that doesn't mean every match has to be perfect, but a bunch of these were really good. And if you want to hear my rating for all the matches, catch AEW Weekly Tuesday at 7. Me and K Fabulous, and we'll talk about all things AEW, and I'll give my bone ratings, and we'll talk about these matches more in depth as well.
And sometimes Wolf, because he's awesome, and I am like sick all the time now apparently, and so he jumps in at the last minute, and I super appreciate
And
that.
sometimes Wolf, yeah.
Yeah.
Jordan, before we get out of here, Jordan says Insidious is my favorite horror, one of mine too.
They're
Scared the
scary.
shit out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the whole series. Yeah, we haven't seen 4 yet, but I like the first 3. Jordan said, "I'm unfit, so I'm fat. Double chin. LOL." There's always time to lose weight. You know, you just got to do it.
Let's
Just
do-
eat. You know what you got to do to eat well. Just do it. That's my advice.
Plus, we got
Because I've been fatter than this before, and lost weight. And that's what you got to just walk. The only exercise that I did was walk, drink water, eat well. And when I say eat well, you know what's bad. So just avoid what's bad. It's that simple.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, I mean, you also don't have to be like totally fit to be a wrestler. Like,
Right.
you got
Look at Earthquake.
Matt Bigelow, Earthquake,
Mick
Otis,
Foley.
right now, yeah, McFoley.
Right.
Yeah.
There's room for big guys. You got to get your cardio up.
Yeah.
But there's room for big guy. Bastion Booger,
Mhm.
Vader,
I was leaving out Bastion Burger just because he's so
Typhoon.
gross.
I mean, et cetera, et cetera. You know, I like a lot of
Ma-
fat wrestlers. Mabel sucks.
Viscera.
Sucks.
Splash
Same
Viscera.
person sucks.
I know.
All right. Anyways, we're gonna get out of here. Real quick, I'm gonna say just what we got the next week. Tomorrow night, Sunday, me, Wolf, and Willie are bringing back WWE Weekly. It is at 7:00. It's gonna be fun. Monday, we're doing a Raw watch along, 7:55. That'll be, I think, me, Wolf, Willie, hopefully, and maybe Dylan. Tuesday, me and K Fabulous are doing AEW Weekly at 7. Wednesday, me, K Fabulous, and Wolf, and maybe Willie are doing an AEW Dynamite watch along, 7:55 Wednesday. Thursday, we're doing a watch along for WCW Super Brawl 4. That's from 1994. And that's me and K Fabulous, and that is going to be Thursday night at 7:50, 7:50. Friday night we're off, and next Saturday we're off also.
Oh, it's the 22nd.
Yeah, we're going to an independent wrestling show. But yeah, that's it. Everybody, thanks for talking. Eric, Jordan, who else we got? Eli.
Eric Tate.
I said Eric.
Oh, did you? Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Eli, somebody else was in there.
Yeah.
Matthew G.
There was a new person.
Matthew G
Female,
was a
not
new person.
New person. I thought.
There were some others, and
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I'm not mentioning your name, but everybody who talked, thank you. It's nice to talk to you always. I love getting other people's opinions and questions on wrestling. You know, that's part of the fun is having somebody to talk to
Mhm.
because I tell you the only person in my real life who I have to talk to about wrestling is my aunt and Kay. So it's fun to get to talk with you all on the internet here. And, you know, that's why it was so good to find people like Wolf and Dylan and Willie, you know, who know what they're talking about and want to talk about wrestling. Anyways, that's it.
Mhm.
Love you. Have a great night. Use your turn signals. See you tomorrow.
Like and subscribe.
Oh, yeah. Like this video, subscribe.
Yeah, I mean,
Click all those good things, you know, all that stuff really makes a big difference. If you click that stuff for us, please do.
Mhm.
And if you subscribe, you won't miss a show because it'll always tell you and all that stuff. And it'll keep it for you to watch on YouTube. And we also, our AEW Weekly, WWE Weekly, those shows come out the next day. They come out as audio podcasts. So if you just got time to listen to them, they're everywhere you can get podcasts. AEW Weekly and WWE Weekly. All right, now we're going for real. Use your turn signals. Thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful night, and we'll see you tomorrow at 7 for WWE Weekly.
Bye.